With the 2024 Euros in only a few more days, this is my video for the top 10 Wonder Kids in the competition. Now, this was a lot harder than I thought it would be because I didn't realize how many young, talented players there are in this competition. But this will just be my opinion, and keep in mind, to be considered a Wonder Kid, you will have to be under 21 years old or 21. And I will be ranking them based off how talented they are, but also how impactful I think they will be for their team. Without further ado though, let's get right into it. Starting in 10th place, I will be going with Bradley Barcola, the French international 21-year-old left winger. He plays for PSG and he has had a fantastic breakout season, registering over 10 goal contributions in the Ligue 1 and 14 overall in all competitions, with a goal in the Champions League as well against Real Sociedad. He has had a very impressive season. I think he can be a very valuable asset for this French team. I don't know how much playing time he will be getting, which is why I have him ranked in 10th. But I do think he could be a very valuable asset for them if they do utilize him. The only problem is France has so many attacking options, including Giroud, Mbappe, Griezmann, Dembele. But I think ideally, if they use Mbappe as a number 9 and use him on the left wing with Dembele on the right, France's attack can look very dangerous in this competition. In 9th place, I will be going with Slovenia's 21-year-old Benjamin Sesko. Now, Sesko is a key player for the Slovenian side, as he has been for RB Leipzig. This season in the Bundesliga, he has registered 20 goal contributions in all competitions, and he has been a very important player for them. On top of that, he has been playing with the Slovenian national team since 2021, where he received his first call-up at the age of 18. He already has 11 goals for Slovenia, and he's still only 21, which makes it extremely easy for him to surpass the all-time goal-scoring record for his country, which is 35. He very clearly has an extremely bright future, and he will be a key player for Slovenia in this competition. In 8th place, I'll be going with the 19-year-old Turkish international Arda Güler. Now, Güler is a player I'm sure most of you are familiar with, considering he plays for Real Madrid. And look, Güler may have not had the first season at Madrid he would have imagined, but it was still very impressive. We all know Madrid is a tough team to break into, but he had a pretty successful first season. In only 4 starts, he was able to secure 6 goals in less than 350 minutes, which is extremely impressive and really did impress Carlo Ancelotti. They were considering loaning out the player before, but that has been completely shut down by the club, and it seems he will continue with Madrid in the near future. Now, despite not being a regular starter for Madrid, I do think he will be a key player for Turkey in the upcoming Euros. We saw him come off the bench against Poland in a 30-minute cameo. He was very impressive, and I will be surprised if he is not a very important player for Turkey in this campaign. In 7th place, I'll be going with the 21-year-old Spanish international, Nico Williams. Now, Williams is a left winger that plays for Athletic Bilbao, and he has had his most impressive season yet. He managed to register 24 goal contributions this season, which is his most impressive tally by far. On top of that, he's managed to become Spain's first choice left winger due to his natural winger capabilities. His pace and his ability to take players on one-on-one has made him an extremely exciting profile for the side, and he's one to keep an eye out for in the Euros. In 6th place, I'll be going with Warren Zaïre-Emery, the PSG French midfielder. Now, Zaïre-Emery is only 18 years old, born in 2006, which blows my mind because he plays the game with so much composure and maturity. He's been a key player for PSG this season, especially in the Champions League, where he was able to secure 4 goal contributions for the side, helping them make it out of the group of death. On top of that, he's also a serious contender to win the Golden Boy trophy because of how impressive he's been this season. Now, once again, like I mentioned before, France does have a lot of depth and is a very solid side, but I would be surprised to see him not in the starting 11 in this competition. In 5th place, we'll be going with Jamal Musiala, the 21-year-old German international. Now, I'm sure most of you are familiar with him because it feels like he's been around forever because of how young he started his career. Now, Musiala has been around for a good amount of time, and he has been putting in work consistently. We saw him in the World Cup with Germany, and he was very impressive, and I expect he will have another impressive campaign with the German side, especially under Nagelsmann, who has been able to make the most out of this German side, at least compared to Hansi Flick. In fourth place, we're going with another German international, this time Florian Wirtz. Now, Wirtz is 21, just like Musiala, but he's a bit newer to the scene because he's faced a few more troubles. He actually tore his ACL, which is a horrible injury to get as a young footballer, but he recovered from it so much better than 99% would. He was able to register 37 goal contributions in a historic season with Bayer Leverkusen this year, and now he's coming into the Euros as one of the most exciting profiles to watch. I can't wait to see him play as well. In third place, I'm going with Pedri, the 21-year-old Spanish midfielder. Now, Pedri has not had his best season by any means. He picked up plenty of injuries, he did get many goal contributions, and at times he looked like a shell of his former self even when he didn't have injuries. But towards the end of the season, he was able to get more fit and more confident. We saw him getting more involved in the plays with Barcelona, and on top of that, he's looked sharp with Spain in their last few international friendlies. I truly do think that we are going to see the best version of Pedri at this competition. In second place, I'm going with Jude Bellingham, the 20-year-old English midfielder. Now, Bellingham has had a season that is virtually impossible to achieve at the age of 20. He walked into that team at such a young age with all the pressure that exists around joining a team like Madrid with an 100 mil price tag, and registered 36 goal contributions and was also a leader amongst the team. He is one of those players where you watch him and you just think, how could he have that much maturity at such a young age? That is why I have him in second. And finally, in first, I've got the one and only Lamine Yamal. And there's so many reasons why I put him in this first place position, but what really does it for me is his age. In my lifetime, I've never seen anyone do what he's doing at the age of 16. And it's crazy to think he's still 16 because it feels like he's been around for a while. This is because he made his debut with Barcelona at the age of 15 and has truly cemented himself as the best young talent in the world this year. I truly do believe he's going to win the Golden Boy Award, and I think he is going to put on a show for everyone at this Euro competition. Now, before finishing this video, I just wanted to do a few honorable mentions because, like I said before, this was extremely challenging to make considering how much quality there is in this competition. The few players I wanted to mention are Højlund, Ben Doak, Yildiz, Kobe Mainoo, and Antonio Silva, alongside Xavi Simons. All of these players are phenomenal as well, but the 10 I chose are the ones I think are going to be the standout players that really make a difference in this competition. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like and a subscribe for more Euro content. Thank you for watching.